To a lie, to a lie, to a lie, a lie, a lie, to a lie, to a lie, aye, to a lie, to a lie, to a lie, a lie, a lie. Alright, so we are starting with the chimkin. Let's see. Crispy chicken strips. Set oven to 400 degrees. Bake 400. Start. Place frozen chicken on foil-lined baking sheet coated with cooking spray. Or I could just use parchment paper and not have to worry about that shit at all. Anywho, heat 20 to 22 minutes, turning pieces over up to 10. Lame. Lame. Let's grab a pan. Motherfucker, I fucking hate this shit, bro. I hate it here. I crave death. I crave the sweet embrace of Gerald. Gerald? What's his name? Fucking Jurgen? Whatever the fuck Withers is from Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that's nasty. It's gonna need some parchment paper. Ta-la-la-lum-de. Ta-la-la-dum-de. Ta-la-la-lum-de. Ta-la-la-lum. Ta-la-la-lum-de. Ta-la-la-lum-de. Ta-la-la-la. Who goes there? Hey, thanks for the follow, Devil Dog. I appreciate that. I wish I could see the alert, but you know what? That's okay. Put that in there, close that up, and make some chicken tendies for my yum-yums. Oh wait, I'm not in frame. Now I'm in frame. Let me just... There we go. That's better. 1, 2, 3... Hey! Thanks for the gifted subs, Devil Dog. I appreciate it. Honestly... Unironically, I'm gonna use that to buy my wife some popsicles. She loves the rocket ones. What are they called? Like the red, white, and blue ones, like the cherry, the lemon, and the blue. I don't listen. What the fuck is it? Blue raspberry? It doesn't taste like blue raspberry. It's just blue. The color blue. I don't understand it. Yeah, the rocket pops. Yeah, no, my girlfriend has immaculate taste. But, yeah, I'll probably, walk over to the store and grab some with, your kind donation via sub. Also, by the way, I have it set up that so long as your Discord is connected to your Twitch account, I make it so everything, my Patreon, my Ko-Fi, Twitch subs, TikTok subs, all, as long as your Discord's connected, you get access to Winston's Court in my Discord, which is just the place where I publish exclusive and early access content that normally goes on my YouTube channel or in other places. So I do this to make it so people can donate money to HIMED TV and support us based off of how they prefer to do it. If they want to do it with their Twitch Prime sub, they can do it that way. If they want to donate a month for $1 a month via Ko-Fi, they can do that. I want to share the content. So pay for it how you will by, having a sub. I don't know if you gifted that sub to somebody else or bought one for yourself, but either way, if you do, that means you get access to all of that, which is important. But yeah, it's the chicken tendies are going, so that's good. And now I have to get started on shells and cheese, which is the next important thing. Oh wait, it was a gift sub. I'm sorry. So the way I'd have like this set up at present is, hey, if you're Sergeant Petty Devil Dog, welcome to the Discord. I just got a notification for it on my phone because I'm you know, a lunatic that has all notifications turned on from my Discord server because look at me. I look like a fucking Discord mod. Anywho, so we're going to move these over to the side briefly, and then we're going to do the hardest thing a Yu-Gi-Oh player, which is what I am, can do, which is read, specifically the instructions. Something very difficult for your typical Yu-Gi-Oh player. For those who are watching who do not understand what I am referencing here, remember, the stereotypes that follow the three big card games, and the players of which are as follows. Pokemon TCG players are either literal or metaphorical children and are coincidentally also having the most fun time with the least pain to their pockets. Magic players can't afford rent, and Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read. I understand the irony in that with Yu-Gi-Oh players not being able to read, specifically because the fucking thesis statements on the bottom of our cards. And yet somehow, betting on your opponent not reading a card and not knowing how your cards work is still, in the year of our Lord 2024, still a viable way to win games. Insanity. But I digress. So let's actually read the instructions here. Butter. Oh, I don't gotta add butter or nothing? It just works? Bet. Love that. Need a pot that's not dirty. Alright, well, let's move y'all over here briefly while I wash dishes. See, I am the person in the household that usually is the person who loads and unloads the dishwasher, and I do not have the spoons to unload the dishwasher this evening. Therefore, I have sprayed it with the homemade anti-bug solution, and that also smells like Dawn soap and cinnamon, so it is quite nice. And I will deal with that tomorrow. And the reason why I'll deal with it tomorrow is because the dishwasher needs to be unloaded, and I just do not have the energy for it. Call me a child if you want, but here we are. Regardless, from here I'm going to just clean this pot that I'm going to use to boil the water. A simple sausage affair. But I digress. God, man, the way I fucking talk. Thank God it's not 2013. Like, I would be the type of dipshit wearing a fedora going, "Milady," like a fucking incel. Jesus Christ. Now this is prime content. Yeah. Honestly, sometimes it bothers me that my pre-stream shows. Sometimes I'll do like a vertical pre-stream on like YouTube or some shit. Through like the Shorts algorithm. And I'll do like a pre-stream where I talk and stuff and just engage and stuff for like an hour before I actually start my stream, and then I'll like send everybody over to there. It bothers me sometimes that those do better than the actual streams themselves. But you know what? Here's what it is. What can be done other than, I don't know, leg grind. Gotta give that another dump. See, because the problem is that I want 6 cups of water in this pot, and I want to do it now, but I also don't want to fuck up and inadvertently boil Dawn dish soap with my girlfriend's mac and cheese. So we're just gonna take this, plop that down. Haha, fire! The deed is done. And so now we wait. What are you doing, Momo? My son, what are you doing? You are now going to be used for content. Say hi to the people on stream. Are you done being a little menace? Mwah. Alright, go play. Good boy. Oh, here's the other one. This is the other one. This is Nico. Beep, 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 beep. That one's a gremlin. I can hold him however we want. This one needs to be held in a particular way. Beep, 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 beep. Mwah. Let me refill his water. Here's the goofy thing about Nico, right? This little fuck wants to be people. He thinks he's people. So, to get him, the cat that already has urine crystals that he's on medication and other things for us to deal with, he won't drink water. Unless he physically sees us drink it. So I have to take his fucking water bowl like an animal. And then drink out of it, and have him make sure he sees that. Blech. So he does it. Now I got fucking cat hair in my mouth. Because here's the thing: if this cat fucking dies, I'm going to die because my girlfriend will die of sadness, and then I won't have reasons to live anymore. So, yeah, he needs to drink his fucking water. Where's the lid? Where's the lid? The lid. There's the lid. This is peak male physique. Andrew Tate can suck my fat left nut. So, as far as the geopolitical nature of what's going on between Bangladesh and India, India does have the Indian-Bangladeshi schism is of great note, going all the way back to Richard Nixon, basically condemning the country to famine in terms of refusal of intervention, as well as the Hindu nationalist element that currently exists in the Indian government right now under Modi, results, I think, ultimately in the continued, just issues going on in the region. And while the Bangladeshi freedom fighters, in terms of like being angry at their current government, continue to fight, I think that the amount of, as someone who seems to go through a unprecedented, once-in-a-lifetime event every other fucking week, I will say, as much as I care, I am starting to get an iota of apathetic to the amount of shit going on in the world. It is no bueno. What are you barking for, Bear? You are beloved. You are seen. I hear you. There is no need to bark. It is 11 o'clock at night. There is no need to be this loud. Let me pull chat so I can at least see it. Those word clouds in there are worrying. Yeah, they are. It's scary. It's unironically scary, and it's like, and I feel bad, man, because it's like, did you know that? Fun fact: did you know that there have been serious innovations in melee combat in terms of like the weaponry used, because there's a fucking treaty, because like the fucking Indian and Chinese militaries are duking it out in like the Himalayas constantly, like this one mountain pass over territorial disputes, but like a fucking treaty that prevents shit from going into like nuclear war and shit says no guns, but it doesn't say anything about swords and shit. So like now you have like fucking like war planners in like both governments like building like crazy fucking like new things, you know, like and literally doing hand-to-hand combat and shit like with soldiers in like the Himalayan mountains. It's goofy. It's fucking crazy. Oh, Lord. So, any sense to set it all off? Honestly, I think ultimately, this is just bring the jokiness aside for a second, because I brought it up randomly because like I do stay in touch with the geopolitical nature of a lot of different things. Not everything, but a lot of things. I mile wide, inch deep type of stuff. But I do try to keep up on the powerful nations that are, overtly ethno-nationalists in some way, or like right-wing nationalists in some way, and Modi's government is pretty terrifying, especially since they are the third country on the planet that was able to, through their own resources without any outside help, create, fund, and field an aircraft carrier. I need you guys to understand how huge that is that India was able to do that. Most countries can't do that. Nobody in NATO except the United States can do that. Russia can't do it. Only China is the only other country, and they have 2. The United States has like 11. And India having the 1 is crazy, because you have to remember that the aircraft carrier is functionally a floating city. It has everything a normal city would have, all the way down to like convenience stores and movie theaters. Like it is a legit floating city, and the people on it legit live in that bitch. Oh, time for the tennies to go in. And imagine like the amount of resources it takes to ultimately, field like a city on the water that doesn't produce anything, that the people on it all have to get paid from your government. It is an insane level of resources and wealth to even field something like that. It is people think it's normal because we've had them for years, but they are legit wonder weapons. Like they're insane. They're insane economic costs and like insanely powerful. And the fact that, only 2 countries in the history have done it, really. It is the United States and China. And India was able to do one on their own merit, and that's huge. Like, people love to talk about the multipolar, conflict and stuff coming down the road. It's not going to be it's not going to be like a multipolar between the United States, Russia, and China. It's going to be between the United States, India, and China. And I think that's and it's crazy, because you have to remember, India's got damn near 1 billion people, and they have a much more verbose economy compared to China in a lot of ways. In especially, I don't know, but I digress. I'll talk about something different. It shows they can do it if they want. Yeah, I guess. Just to talk about something a little different, did you guys hear that they're making a Shrek 5? I talked about it on the rundown last week with my co-host, and it's just, I was so upset. Nah, upset's not the right word. Like, I was frustrated with it, right? I was frustrated because ultimately, the concept of like I think Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, solid throuple of movies. And you know what? You're good to give up after 3. The third movie was a solid ending to the narrative, a linchpin, and then they bring back Shrek Forever After, the 4th movie, and you know what Shrek the Forever After movie is? It does the cardinal sin of lazy, or either lazy writing, or we ran out of bullshit to make up story-wise, which is timey-wimey alternate dimension time travel bullshit, which is exactly what it is. And because of that, it's just not great. It's just not good. It's not good. Yeah, and it's like, I'm like you had Fiona, you had them do do an alternate dimension time travel bullshit. What the fuck are you gonna do for this? Honestly, you know what? I would love it if the 5th movie is just Shrek having like 3 teenagers and them getting into bullshit and him trying to fucking like deal with that. Like I don't want no fantastical adventure. I don't want any of that. I want like just salt of the earth, brass tacks. Like we're going to go visit your grandma in far, far away. We haven't been out to see them since you were infants. And then the journey to go visit grandma and like all of the shenanigans that go on with it. That would be perfect. That's all I would be completely okay with that. I would be completely okay with that. Shrek Yambles is common fucking listen at all. Dog, he wouldn't do that shit. I know listen, Shrek is like the character Shrek is a lot of things, but if he's one thing, he's afraid of his wife. And that woman would beat the brakes off that man if he touched his kid's college funds. Are you kidding me? Sheesh. Oh, what we got? Alright, so the cheese shells are boiling. It's pitter patter, let's get at her. The cheese sauce. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you cook it. When the food comes out, this pup comes a looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. When the cheese drawer opens, you gotta pay the tax. If Luna comes up, I pay the cheese tax. Donkey would convince him to go to Vegas or something. I think they already made a movie like that, didn't they? Bear! Bear, come here! Honestly, I don't know. Do you still remember me, Lemon? Maybe. I apologize if I don't, Lemon. But welcome back. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you cook it. When the food comes out, this pup comes a looking. The rules are the rules and the facts are the facts. When the cheese are open, you gotta pay the tax. Oh, I'll pay the cheese tax. Come here, children. Y'all want to see Momo eat a little piece of cheese? Not a lot of piece of cheese, just a little piece of cheese. Come here, my son. You want a little bit of cheese? You cheese? Mama. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax every time you're cooking. When the food comes out, this pup comes a looking. The rules are the rules and the facts. Don't drop it. You're so dumb. Why are you so dumb? Why are you dumb? Here's a smaller piece, because obviously you can't handle a big piece. And he drops the second one. Alright. Yeah, I tried. I love you. I tried, but you're a dummy. Not a fucking thought between his eyes, man. He's a sweetheart, but he's a little bit stupid. We love him, but he's a bit of a dum-dum. He's my dum-dum, but he's a dum-dum. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna make a cocktail. Hold on. Not a cocktail. Mocktail. It's literally just water, lime juice, and agave, plus ice. So don't nail me, YouTube. Or Twitch, one of the two. Who gives a shit? So we are going to start with Lisa Glass. This was from my girlfriend's graduation when she graduated in 2019, I think she graduated high school. 2018 she graduated high school. I think my girlfriend graduated high school. She's fucking 23 now. We've been together 4 years. She's 20. Yeah, it was about 2018. There we go. And don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free, and I told you you could always count on me, darling. And that day on, I made a vow I could really you home. Why? Put it down. Right here. Take the second one. Put this down. Putting it face down to get maximum squeezage. And squeeze. Pressure. Pushing down. What are you zooming about? Cat's running all over the goddamn place. Hold on. Gotta do the agave. We're gonna take some of this blue agave, pour it in. Yep. And we're gonna do some filtered water because I'm bougie. Mix it up. Mixy. I stole that from another creator. I forget his name. He just drinks cool drinks that apparently taste really good. Last but not least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ice cubes. Stir with a finger, because I'm a Neanderthal. Cheers. Delicioso. Let's take this shit out briefly. Let's move over here. This is necessary. Just flipping over the chimkin so it gets crispy. It's important that the chicken gets crispy. Let's drop this down there. Ow, hot, ow. Let's check on the shells. Ooh, they look to be approximately where they're supposed to be. Ow. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, I'm going to now equip my fire resistance gloves. Yes, I'm that much of a fucking nerd. I'm going to equip my second one. The amount of fucking grinding I had to do to get this. What are you fighting, Momo? You little goblin. Right. Pro tip. If you hold your colander over your pot like this, the noodles stay in the pot. And you don't have to dump them back in. The more you know. Ding, 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 ding. Why do you hate me, Momo? Why do you hate me? Alright, let's add the sauce packet. Sauce. Go. Brrr. and we stir it up. Boom, 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 boom. Little darling, stir it up. Come on, baby. And we stir it, stir it, stir it together. And it got me on my mind. Ooh. What are you running from, Bubba? It's all over the place. So I'm mixing. Honestly, I'm taking a couple liberties here. I'm mixing in a little bit of black pepper. And honestly, I'll do a pinch of salt too. It needs it. It's not. No, it needs a little love. And honestly, fuck it. Let me turn the heat on for this. Let me add some American and some cheddar. Just zhuzhes up a little bit. It needs a little love, I think. Just a little bit. Give a little bit of my love to you. And it's time we don't need to share. But na give a little bit of my love for you. Here, here you come knocking on my door, baby, tell me what you got on your mind. Now I guess us college boys all went home for the summertime. Yeah, you're looking right, looking good, looking like a woman, just so wise, it's so hard to find. You know, your pretty little head down once in a while. You run on a little couple looking baby, don't you sweat it. Everything is waiting inside for you. You know I got it. Come and get it. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Oh, who's your friend? And who's the one guy as you come running to? Oh, when your love life starts tumbling. I got the money, you got the honey. Let's cut a deal. Let's make a plan. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your man? Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your man? Where's the fucking garlic powder? I know this bitch here somewhere. No, you go there. You're not in this episode. Is this the garlic powder? That's onion powder. But you know what? A little dab will do ya. There we go. That'll do it. Light with it. Doesn't need a lot. Run on a little healthy looking baby. Don't you sweat. Here, let me take a little bite of this and see how it is. You know what? That's significantly better. Alright, hold on. So let's cut this off. Cool. Let me check on the chicken. Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Who's your man? Bum 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 bum. Mmm. God, that's fucking good. Mmm. I should start plating for dinner. Alright, we got a plate. We've got a bowl. Well, specifically, and I know this for a fact, she wants some Old Bay sprinkled on top. And I am sound to oblige. There we go. Love that Old Bay. And if you don't know what Old Bay is, get you some, put it on your seafood, especially shellfish. It's lovely. Ow. Around a little tough looking baby. I wanna talk about me, I wanna talk about mine, I wanna talk about number one, I wanna talk about me, my other things, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you. Every day it's a getting closer, finna take a bath with a goddamn poster. Oh. Cool. Be good. Stereo. Stereo. Oh, oh. This shit is my favorite. What are you fussing about? Come here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I love him. He is my son. He is a good boy. I'm gonna eat your face off. Me. No, you can't escape. Nope, you can't escape. Nope, I love you. You can't escape. Oh, my beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Say goodbye, Momo. Mwah. I need to brush him. He's shedding like a fiend. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you got plans? You got plans? Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm tipping wine sips in a road trip. I look too good. Look too good. But be alone. Be alone. House clean. Cool on. Just shave. Smooth like a newborn. You could be dancing in the east wing, in the west wing, like this mansion's yeah. I ain't playing no game. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you trying to lay these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. How should I do this? This is not the way. What is the way? Oh, perfect. I thought we ran out of these. These would be perfect. Because Meadow wants both honey mustard and barbecue. So, I can, using these, I can give her honey mustard and barbecue. There's the barbecue. There's the honey mustard. That's the honey mustard. Boyfriend tax. And my drinky poo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. I don't know, whatever the fuck this was. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening or morning. God knows that there are people that are awake in other time zones. And also, God knows there's people that are actually asleep right now because they're not stupid and drink a fucking fat-ass thing of cold brew before it goes bad at 9 o'clock at night. Anywho, I'm going to go take this autism meal to my girlfriend. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Anywho, I'm going to go take this autism meal to my girlfriend. Have a lovely rest of your evening.